This game is for goofballs. And I'm just all about balls. Alright. I'm gonna be... I love this mode. I love how goofy it is. I found my characters in this too. I have a main for this mode. I have two mains for this mode. I have Hanzo and I have Bastion. Those two are absolutely ridiculous. They're so outrageous. That's a great word for it. They're just outrageous characters. They do whatever they want. Like, they're just goofy. They're such goofy characters. And I don't think I'd have it any other way. Like, this game's awesome. This game's great as it is right now. Oh, buddy. I don't know if they changed Bastion ever?
Without conflict, there is no future for humanity.
I don't know if they've changed Bastion in like a long time, but there's something about him that his primary fire, non-turret, it feels different. I don't know what it is. I know it wasn't like part of the April Fool's patch. So it's weird for that to be a thing. And I feel like I shouldn't be feeling. Ow. I'm gonna be over here personally. Yeah, what are you gonna do when I got the high? No! Oh man, I died. I've been loving this mode. I should try BAP. I really should. I wish there was a no limits mode. Ooh, could you imagine no limits all Bastion? There'd be so many nades flying everywhere. Hey, loser. No. Oh. Damn. Symmetra is definitely like the best character in this mode, by the way. Like, being able to just send out, oh yeah, 3 entire turns. Oof. Well, the best character in this mode that is still in this mode. Like, Ashe was obviously the best in this mode, you know, before they, said, you're not supposed to be that good. You know. Ashe was by Why? Oh! Well, I just feel cheated now. Oh, that's not coming back. It's only halfway to recharge, and I want to help on point. Alright, cool. I'm doing pretty solidly now. I'm gonna go buy health back a little bit. Just gonna play somewhat nearby that. I'm just gonna fire at that just to pad stats, I guess. Ah. Oh, I hit someone actually. Neat. Okay, no. Thought I heard something over there. Weird. Welcome. No! Not even a tick of damage on that Mercy? Bro, I saw that Rhine start flying for a second, then he hit the ceiling. I have never been more excited for that in my life. Oh, he almost got the map! I'm staying in immortality. No! No! I should have tried getting the turn form. That way I'm at least got a bit of damage resistance. This is a very even match. It was very one-sided, now it's very even. This is neat.
I am blocking you.
Don't worry, guys. I'm taking care of the wall. Sorry for minutes.
Go get them, Tiger.
Oh! Got him! Yes! I touched! I can't be blamed! Oh my god, look at him go. I managed to touch with grenade!
Best round.
Here comes the bonk!
Alright. I like this character so much. This version of Bastard is so goofy. I just get to go in turret form and I get to lay down. Let's see, spamming it.
Remember, if you want me to heal you, stand very still. But also,
I get a lot. I wasn't actually counting. I meant to count, then I forgot to count.
Who's ready to hit some fun?
I did that for the express purpose of counting, and I didn't count. Like, how long does this take? It gives me 7 seconds, so I'm able to get 8. I'm able to get a burst of 8 mines at once. So that's huge. That's so huge. Look at that man go. Like, holy crap, dude. Getting 8 of them. Oof. Okay. Now. Come on, guys. Hey, big guys! Oh. I'm gonna back up a little bit. You're not getting away. Holy shit, maybe you will. But you won't. Woo. Can I? Not yes. Oh. You're dead. No! Oh. I got the jump though, and that's all that matters. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I needed to do. I got up there, did nothing, and I left. Like I have always ordained. Bastion parkour is weird now. Nothing I could really do there. Got that guy. Alright. This is going smoothly. And I could have done this. Got me.
Score 1-1.
This was a good game. This was a great game. I love this game even. It's so weird to think about that. I don't know if I've talked about it very much, but I used to... I was very into Overwatch way back too. Like, I would play for maybe like a solid 4 hours a day. Back in like middle school. Like 4 hours way back then. Now I'm 19. Like I was 13 playing Overwatch for the first time. And I would put in like 4 hours a day. I loved the game. And then Season 10 hit, and I was just not a fan of the meta in the slightest. Like, I was just not for it at all. So, I got really hard out of it after season, like, I'll say season 11 was when it really started to set in that I'm not playing this game anymore. Fuck this game. Like, back then was really when everything kind of fell apart with me in Overwatch. But, damn, I hated Overwatch for such a long time. I hated goats, I hated double sniper, I hated double shield. Because a lot of my characters didn't mesh that well with, like, dealing massive consistent damage. And pirate ship meta was awful. A lot of my time on Overwatch became very unfun. And it turned into a game where I was just unable to play what I wanted to play. But now, I love the game. I love the game again. Overwatch 2 really brought me back. Like, damn, dude. It brought me back hard. Ooh, there's a lot Still a bad character, I'm sorry, Genji. I love ya, and I used to main the fuck out of ya, but not anymore, big man. I'm sorry, guy. Yeah, Overwatch 2 really brought back Overwatch for me. I still don't play anywhere near as I used to, but I feel like going from hating every second I play, I'll take hating every second I played of Overwatch to I love Overwatch again, just not as hard. Like this is one of them games I really like. Fuck. That was bad. That was really bad. I'm trying to bully the Ana, but I'm unable to. I'm so glad Overwatch is back for me. Because this was like the very first shooter that I actually really fell in love with. And then it also inspired my love for Titanfall 2, because Overwatch 2 and Titanfall 2 came out roughly similar time frames. And I played Overwatch before Titanfall 2. And Overwatch really got me into shooters. Like, Overwatch really did get me into FPS games a lot harder than any other game ever did. So having Titanfall right around the corner and getting to play Titanfall, that really brought out how much I love movement in shooters. And I can't be more thankful for Overwatch for just being as good of a game as it launched as. And there are problems with Overwatch, and there's especially a lot of problems with Overwatch 2. But overall, the games are just really good. Well, less Overwatch because of later stuff. But I do love this game again, and I'm so happy about that. Like, I'm not super deep into competitive as I used to be. I used to root for Houston and Philadelphia super hard. You're not able to tell too hard that I rooted for Houston because I only have Philadelphia stuff. But I only don't have it because it was back when I was on Xbox, when I got fully inspired to really get into FPS games. And yeah, I do wish that I stayed more active into competitive stuff. Like, I would have loved to be a big Overwatch League fan. I've never had too big of a sense of community, and I feel like early on, Overwatch League was a big, like, my big first dive into a sense of community outside of Super Smash Bros. And especially when it comes to working as a team. Me and my sister would play all the time. We were a really constant support duo and a real constant DPS duo. We didn't really play too much tank. I played a lot of Zarya and she played a lot of D.Va. So it didn't mesh too well for having two off tanks at the time. But it was still a game that... It was still duos that we really liked to play. Winston. That's a hog. I'm not dealing with it. Buddy. Yeah, I miss how I felt playing Overwatch 1 in pre-season 10. Move. Woo! Oh god! I'll take that kill. Fuck. Got him. No! Oh shit! Overwatch League, I miss when I was super into it, but with the metas and the feeling of Overwatch League had role queue well before Overwatch actually did. So when it came to actually watching Overwatch League, it felt like they were playing a very different game than you know, the rest of us were playing. Like, you know, the normal Joe. Ah, shit. Take that. Come on. Winston! Where did he go? I tried to melee him at the end. He was too far there. Yeah. I miss early days. But I'm still super happy where Overwatch has ended up now. Well, Overwatch having its comeback. It could have been bigger, and it could have been better for the longer time. But I'm sorry, Monkey Man. Why? Why did he stop? Oh, I don't even know how to like deal with wall like this anymore. There's gonna be someone on left. I actually know it.
Good thing you ain't alone out here.
Oh, it's the Mercy. The Mercy decided to take the different route. Right now. Oh man, I was actually really close. It was the curve! The curve got me!
Not exactly what I expected.
This game's great.
Already back for more.
Hanzo, at your service.
Buddy. Nope, nope, nope. Get away from me. Much right here on my own. Okay. Fuck. Oh, Jesus! You're still up there. Look at that! I love that. Did they buff that, actually? Or is it a momentum carry with, like, still going rising and melee at the same time? I can see that being the case. I mean, there is a big case of momentum being kept that I wish they kept. I deeply miss the Super Dash? I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it was called if it had a specific name. Ledge Dash, I remember now.
You strike with remarkable. I'm really feeling the heat.
Alright, cool. Nice.
Hello.
I miss Ledge Dash.
How's it going?
I miss Ledge Dash a lot. I love kind of that jankier shit. Not like unfair jank, but just creative jank. I wish there was more of that, I really do. Oh! You're dead. I may have missed half my shots, but I don't need to have half my shots hit if the grenade is guaranteed. I should have just... Oh my god. Got him. Cool.
30 seconds.
I don't need half my shots to connect if I still get the kill. Alright, so Sojourn's about to like prop up over here. Nope, that's a hog. I'm not even gonna try and... You know what? I will. Woo! Got him. It was 2 in the morning. What can you do? Everyone had to get to work. The aim? It was alright. It was alright.
Play of the game.
Don't listen to that. That's a lie. I dare you hit me with a Nydal cringe. God. Has anyone ever had any weird ideas with crossovers? I know I mentioned how one of the first communities I've ever been like really a part of was Smash Bros. But I've always had weird ideas for crossovers. Like this one's not weird, but it's just an example. Marvel versus DC. I would love a Marvel vs. Capcom game like that. Well, I would love a Marvel vs. DC in the style of Marvel vs. Capcom, because the idea of that sounds awesome.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
You see me? Now you don't. We're in for a smooth ride, right? Right?
Like, I would adore to have something like that. And then another one that I would love to get to see.
And they say chivalry is dead.
I want to see a Nintendo and Overwatch crossover. I would love to see a Hanzo Link or a Genjian Link. I'd love to see a Zelda Symmetra, because she fires beams when she uses magic, and Symmetra just always fires beams. I'd like... Oh god! She's gone! And then I'd love to see like a Rhine or a Doomfist Ganondorf, but I feel like Ramatra is a bigger one. But at the same time, you can just have that be Puppet Ganon, you know? I just walked into... No! I thought I was against a wall. I didn't know I was... That's just sad. I just didn't go far enough. Nope, that's a hog right there. Alright. Try and make my play. Oh, no! Get away from me! No! I don't want that! Please! Ooh. Okay. I would love to see like a Nintendo crossover like that.
I'll never miss my mark.
Oh. I think any other ones that come to mind? Oh, I don't have too many. Oh, obviously Samus as Pharah. Like, I think obviously aesthetically that works. And then I know I mentioned a a potential Ganon as, you know, Rhine, Doom, Ramatra, but I would love a Captain Falcon Reinhardt. I know there are other options, but I would love to see Captain Falcon massive. But I definitely know that, nah, Captain Falcon would absolutely be, you know, like Captain Falcon would obviously be soldier, you know, fast man and all that. No, 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 don't see me, Hanzo. Whew! I'm bad. Yeah, what are you gonna do, stupid? I'm alive and well.
Thank you.
It's at your service.
I need to use High Noon. I don't want to try and abuse the bug. Oh no! Oh, I live! I'm still. Oh. Doom. Yeah, Doom with Captain Falcon will also work really well. But I do kind of want. I want Captain Falcon to just be massive. But yeah, I feel I would definitely want a Nintendo Overwatch situation. Like Nintendo and Overwatch situation, I think that'd be really cool. I am a little upset that Tracer never got into Smash Bros. Because Tracer felt like she fit the aesthetic super well with Nintendo and Smash Bros. Specifically. Well, Ultimate specifically.
Seconds remaining.
So the fact that she never got in feels almost wrong, you know? Oh. Rosalina May with Luma Snowball. That fits pretty well. Is there any other ice characters though for May to be? Oh! Ah! Got him. Oh no. Oh, that's so smart, you bastard. Oh. Is there anyone who might act as a Cass?
Play of the game.
Not too sure. You know what? They both got hats. Give Mario to Cass. Let's see that. Make some goofy shit. I like that actually. That sounds silly enough to be fun. Let's see the roster again. Who would I like to be who? I can definitely see a diva as Samus. It'd be a bit of a stretch, but it'd still work for me. And that's all we got to see for now. And here we are again.
Prepare for battle.
I don't see anyone else. And that's upsetting me. That's upsetting me a lot. Chris Pratt cast. That'd be funny. Just actually get a couple voice lines where it is Chris Pratt. And it just kind of feels awkward. Like, who the... What? I'd like to see... this one's just a me thing. But I would absolutely like to see... I would like to see a Peach and Mercy thing. Because Peach and her do float a lot. Like, who else could Peach be? I don't really know, actually. I think the only one that sticks out is probably Mercy.
5, 4, 3, 2,
And then,
1.
I don't know who Daisy be either.
In 30 seconds.
But there's just something about that crossover that I really want to see. I want to see more crossovers in general. And I know they said they will have more crossovers, but I just hope they're ones that I enjoy. And I did get really lucky with the first crossover, because the first crossover was a fucking One Punch Man crossover, and I straight up gushed for an entire video on like my channel about how much I love One Punch Man. So I'm sorry. I got like one of my perfect choices. I got one of my perfect choices. I just wish they were I wish they were a bit more on characters I played. Like, I don't play too much Kiriko, and I definitely don't play very much of Doom. No, no. And then when it comes to Genji, I play an okay amount of Genji. But the issue with Genji is just how the skin looks. I'm sorry. So many people like the skin, but I despise the Genji Genos skin. It looked so poor in the face department. And it's not even that, oh, his face is just built wrong for it. It's not that. It's the fact that they put shit that isn't really referential to, like, they put a bunch of shit that wasn't referential to Genos around, like, the face. Like, they put like the weird mechanical sideburns, and then, like, his hair. Why wasn't it at least just down a little bit? Or a little shorter? Because Genos has had scenes where his hair is up, similar to how we saw him. Similar to how we see the skin. But it's really just... It's really, like, awkwardly... I thought I saw someone fly up. Please, no. Alright. Why am I playing this character? This character isn't silly. This character just has mobile heals. He just gets what I've always wanted to have for years. It's not silly. It's just a little lazy. I just get a stim. I get a syringe from Apex. Oh. Okay, Naruto, calm down. Alright. Nope, not doing it. Oh no. Oh, I'm shooting through the box. Nice. Oh. I didn't really do all that much. Yeah. That was just kind of a smooth game. What's another big crossover that I could definitely see? I know me and my girlfriend talked about this one. Now this isn't Overwatch related, but the wait. Well, we did talk about this actually a little. But diving a bit more into the whole DC versus Marvel fighting game in the style of MVCI. MVC. I can't say that last, but I'll get murdered.
Enemy here.
Someone needs to fill this out.
But when it comes down to that game that I have in my brain, I would love for them to take in the style of MVCI, where everyone kind of has their pairing. And I desperately do want that. Oh, hey! Okay.
The rush.
We must halt them.
Alright.
These reflexive reverse had a blow.
I would love for everyone to like have their own pairing and everyone to get to interact really well.
Sorry. Hello.
And I'd love for the main villains of the story just to be the classic comparison of Thanos and oh god!
Got the robot. Let's move.
Why? Oh shit, how did I forget the dude's name? Darkseid. Yeah, the classic comparison of Darkseid and Thanos, where they're just two big men. Two big men beat up Earth for no discernible reason. Have them two be like the main villains. And I know this one was a weird cause of discussion for me and my girlfriend, where who we'd pair up Poison Ivy with. And I said I'd pair them up. I'd pair them up with Ultron, because Ultron, his big thing is annihilating all life on Earth. Well, all human life on Earth, because, you know,
Time to waste.
humans. And Ivy really hating humans for what they do to the Earth. And I think that comparison to me fits really well, even if it is a little bit of a contrast. Oof. Like the contrast between Plant and Metal, Plant and Machine. I think, yeah, it is a little jarring at times, but at the same time, I think it fits pretty well. Plus, it'd be a nice contrast between the two, where one's super plant-based, the other is literally made out of metal. I think that creates something nice. Yeah, I'd like to see something like that. And I know one I talked about, and I know everyone compares Nightwing and Daredevil, but I'd love to see, because of the way Nightwing has been handled in like the more recent comics, which are masterpieces of comics. Oh, I should have held it for longer. I thought they were all gonna get behind cover, but too many of them like actually stood out in the open. I'm very sad about that. The Symmetra tried doing something cool though, or she was just trying to damage me with the turret. Block me with the turret. I'm just gonna grab that. But Nightwing and Spider-Man is one that I really like because of they're somewhat similar. But the big reason why I like the two as a pairing is how Nightwing kind of is everything Spider-Man wants to be. He wants to be a man who figures out his superhero identity and his normal life.
Pushing the barricade. Let's keep it.
And I think having those two, having Nightwing be like the example for, no, having Nightwing be Spider-Man's like example, you can balance your lives. I think that'd be really cute. And another one that I'd like to see, because I did kind of just take away Nightwing from Daredevil, I feel like a lot of people may question who would I put Daredevil with if he was in the game. Which, I love Daredevil, so obviously in my theoretical video game, he's there.
It's 6:30.
No! He was right there! No! I was right there! But I would love to have Daredevil. I would love to have Daredevil and Red Hood. Because Red Hood is a man who struggles with killing because of, you know, his history. But Matthew Murdock, Mr. Daredevil, struggles with killing because of his anger. And they're both very angry and vengeful characters. And I would love to have those two really share their pain and their conflict with each other. And I think that just makes for a really interesting story overall. And then, of course, you've got your Iron Man and Batman. And then you've got your Superman, Captain America. And I know DC characters way stronger than most Marvel characters. But hey, I mean, if Batman could fight, if Batman can make a pill to put him on equal footing with Superman, you know what? If I'm being honest, I think 100%, Iron Man could find a way to do the same, because all he needs is to get his hands on Bruce's research on like someone like Superman and how to weaken, you know, the much stronger DC characters. I think, bam, we have our story. So either the DC characters get weakened by someone like Iron Man, who is maybe like on his Ultron shit, where he's just trying to make the world a safer place through control. You could have him want to take down these very potentially dangerous alien superheroes. Alright, cool. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Man, I would love a DC vs. Marvel game. Oh. I think there's so many good comparisons. You've obviously got something like Wanda and Zatanna. Like those two obvious comparisons for those who know Zatanna. And Zatanna being this magician witch, I think that's dope. I think that's just a very cute character. And the scenes I've seen of her in the animated series are just all great. Ow. I want to see more crossover games. Like, I know one that I have is, I just want a fighting game at the end of the day. So when it comes to merging these three series, I didn't put too much thought into how they'd coexist, but I would love to see a Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and My Hero fighting game. Like just one of like the hypest crossovers for like the new gens, like the new gen anime fans. No! I was trying to do the... I shouldn't try for the bug, you know, the damage multiplication bug. I shouldn't, but I want to. I'm sorry. I want to blast through the entirety of Symmetra's wall. Yeah, I want to see crossover games more. Because crossover games just go hard. Like, that one, ow. Like that One Piece Dragon Ball game that was on the DS. I think seeing something more like that is just something I'd love to see. I'd just love to see that. Just seeing more of it. I wanna. I desperately want to. Cool. Alright. Good shit, everybody. Not Jump Force? No, not Jump Force. I forget what it was, but it was like an Arxis made Dragon Ball fighting game and a One Piece fighting game that you can connect together. It was back on the 3DS. And it looked awesome. It had some funky controls, because that's just kind of what the 3DS did. But it was a very interesting looking game, and I'd love to see more of them. And I believe for today, that concludes me talking about what games I'd like and different crossovers. Because that's kind of... Sorry, I was trying to be good. That's just kind of what I've been super interested in. I want to see a fighting game that really pops off again. Because I don't think one has really popped off in a long while. I think the last one that really popped off was Dragon Ball FighterZ. And even then, it's because it had Dragon Ball. So getting more of that would just be really cool. And I know Guilty Gear Strive also popped off a little bit, but nowhere near to the same extent. And I would just want to see... I want to see a new fighting game that pops off again. Because fighting games can pop off, and they really are great. I love fighting games. 2D fighting games go so hard, and they are so satisfying. And they are some of the most intense one-on-one fun you can have. The only thing I do need to critique them for is how stubborn they are to advance. Fighting games not having rollback netcode despite it existing for 10 years. Shame on them. Them not having like side modes for fun. Shame on them. Them launching full price $60 with only 15 characters. Shame on them. Not shame on them, it depends. Because DNF Duel not having more than like 10 fighters, that's fine. I think that's fine because of just what the game looks like. Because there's a lot of work that goes into like that 2D replicated style. Despite it being 3D, there's a lot that goes into that. And I think that's the only real exception is when the art style goes that hard. But yeah. I just want to see more. I want to see more from fighting games. Because fighting games used to be on top of the world back in the arcade game days. But now they're just kind of middle ground and somewhat struggling. And it's sad to see. But with that depressing ending, it's been a lot of fun, everybody. I really enjoyed talking all this over. Bye-bye.